phase 2 were then was at a place called Wool, which is near Bournemouth, and that was basically a good 6 months, maybe plus, of training down there to become a tank driver, a tank engineer, and do everything I can to kind of better myself. We do a driving qualification down there. On my driving qualification, it took me 3 attempts before I passed my driving test. Took me 2 attempts before I passed my theory test. But the difference is that it's not like Civvy Street where you have let's say 6 months to do your driver's test, or you could do it for 2 years. I had a week. We started it on the Monday, and by the following Monday, you had to pass it. And if you didn't pass your test on the Monday, you then did it on the Tuesday. So you had to pass it, otherwise you'd be back squadded. So, I passed all that. That went really well. I had a really good training down there. Met some really good lads. I had a few altercations with a few lads who, but nothing that would ever, persuade me otherwise in joining the army. But you've got to stand up for yourself. You've got to stick up for yourself. And my dad gave me some advice. He said, if you ever want to make it in the army, and he knew nothing about the army, he didn't. He goes, but if you want to make it, he says, don't be antisocial. Whenever you can, get in the bar, get to know people. And I did, and that was really good advice, to be fair, because I know the bar is, not the most desirable places at times, but we did spend a lot of time in there. And we had some fantastic memories. But if it wasn't for that, I wouldn't have met, my friend Chris. I wouldn't have met Sharky. I wouldn't have really Shaky, Ross, all my friends, that we are very much like brothers. And I think that's something that the army does with you as well, is that you start to rely on others as much as you rely on your own family. If anything more, because the circumstances are very much different. You're not, waiting for someone to let you in when you come in from work, or expecting dinner on the table or anything like that. It's very much the case of these people who you're in the forces with. These have got your back. Mm-hmm. Not necessarily if you're out, in the battlefield, but also if you're out around town centre, if you're out anywhere, these have got your back. And if they're not there, at a click of a finger, someone can be there.